The Drill. You're good! Welcome to lowbudgetcookingrecipes.com. I'm one of your chefs, Mr. Drill. I want to give you a bit of an introduction of what we're doing here. Number one, we're not really chefs. We don't really know what the we're doing. All we're doing is we're just making food that's cheap, good, kinda, and fast. Let's face it, we can't all go out and eat gourmet food like McDonald's all the time. Some of us have to work, some of us has jobs. Well, you might, which is why we're here, because we wake up at 4 o'clock p.m. ready to eat. So, first thing you want to do is get the ingredients out that we're going to be using. Always buy the cheap dehydrated shit like this. Don't get fresh garlic. Don't get fresh parsley. That shit goes bad. You don't want to do that. You want to get the stuff that lasts forever, that's got tons of preservatives and smells good enough to cook with, at least. And today's meal is simple stir fry. Simple stir fry consists of chicken, spices to make the chicken taste like it's not as cheap as it actually is, garlic. We've got soy sauce. We got pepper. We got salt. We got chicken broth, so it's not tasteless, dry, and in the garbage like last week. And that's it, I think. Oh, fuck! Noodles! Yes, noodles. This is what fills you up, so you don't have to, you know, you're not hungry later. Anyways, there we go. That's all the ingredients. Make sure it's been refrigerated, not too, you know, questionable. And you want to rinse it off so that any diseases and shit don't get affected on the meat. So all you have to do is simply, just, you know, go like this. Oh, don't worry about that. Just gotta make sure these are nice firm breasts. You know what I mean. And you come over here. If you have a cutting board, use it. We don't. We use plates. So I just want to take these things one at a time and get a knife. Don't have a knife. And you just want to cut these nice and slender little julienne cuts. You don't want to. Ugh. Oh, make sure you wash your hands. Too late now. I don't know much about cutting. You just kind of want to make sure it falls apart. Ew. Gross. Remember, you want to cook them into cut them into thin little slices. Remember, the thinner it is, the faster it cooks. Now, essentially, just don't want to cut your hand off. If that ever happens, all you do is you simply not use that hand anymore. Your fist down, cut like this. This is what I call fisting. You're gonna get little pieces like this that have little tendons and stuff. It looks kind of gross. That's all right though. You keep it in there. Hopefully, you don't get that on your plate. But you don't want to waste this shit. This is expensive. For those of you health-conscious people who want to have a lean meal, this white stuff here, this is fat. There's a good, look at that, there's a good one. Fuck. This is fat. If you want to take the time to pull it away, you can. If not, just like mix it in there and bury it. A good way to judge it is 1 chicken breast per person. So that's why we're going to cut up 4, because there's 4 of us. Normally, I prefer 2 breasts per person, but when we cook, it's a little bit different. Ew. The beauty about cooking at home is that you can find shit like that. Look at that. They probably shouldn't have even sold this.
It looks so gross. Oh, shit, dude.
The back 2 elements, well, they don't work anymore. Something about a hydro bill. I don't know. Usually bills go in the shredder. Maximum heat. Alright, so we've got to the point where the chicken has been fully cut. The next step is to make it tasty using Montreal steak spice. Nice and, oh, fuck, you know. Just want to put about that much on there. Just, we don't really measure things on the show in case you haven't noticed. Give it a bit of a spray there. Oh, shit. Whatever. Oh, it's in now. Got a piece of chicken on my nose. This process should take just about 10 minutes to do. Just want to make sure that you're constantly stirring. Some people call this flash frying. That's because it's so fast. You just flip it around. Oh, shit. Now the beauty about chicken is that when you cook it, it all starts to look like fat. So those little fatty pieces that we didn't want to waste, they blend in.
Why would you use fresh ingredients? Sure, maybe they taste good the first time, but, you know, After a week in the fridge, the shit ain't fresh no more, and you're wasting your money. It's not efficient. No need for fresh.
You don't own a house. You're not that rich. So once you park the car, you got to carry all these bags of groceries up to your apartment. Fresh ingredients. Okay, you use the fresh ingredients. You're cooking for one. It's pretty depressing. You're not married. You don't got a girlfriend. You don't got kids. Then you got all this shit in your fridge. Now you got to throw it away. Sort of smells like, you know, like sweaty guys living in a house by themselves doing a cooking show, that kind of thing, you know?
Smells good.
It smells good.
And it smells cheap.
Just my type. I like cheap too, but I'm talking liquor and women.
The person you see before you here is Mr. Lowe. Mr. Lowe is our producer, our stagehand, key grip, and our official taste tester. Just to ensure that the food that we're making today is of the finest quality. Well, tastes like it at least.
I have my own place, but I eat here. If it's cheap, it's time to eat, and if it's free, it's me.
That's right. You have to try one of our chickens. Alright, so we want to check our water here. See if it's oh, here we go. It's coming into a nice boil there. That does nothing. It just looks cool. We don't use fresh vegetables for a number of reasons. First of all, more expensive, and we don't cook enough to make it worthwhile. It goes bad so fast. We don't need to get sick anymore. Perfect for stir fries. Already finished, already cut up. When this is finished cooking, it tastes a little bit mushy, a little bit overdone, but hey, good enough for me. Want to put about that much in. Now that the vegetables are in there, let's add a little bit more flavor. Let's get some garlic going on. You can usually add garlic as you go through, but I usually forget, so I just put it in now and leave it. There we go. That's a good amount. Might be a little bit much, but too late now. Just gonna give it a bit of a mix here. Woo! That's garlicky. Ah, my eyes hurt. Ugh. Remember, we gotta make sure we're stirring it constantly, because remember, we're cooking on max heat, so it burns fast.
I'll eat it.
Okay, we've got the stir-fry noodles here. These are nice and affordable. We're just gonna use the same knife that we used to cut the chicken.
No, you shouldn't do that, dude.
All right, so you want to cut this open using a knife, not the same one as the chicken. We can get sued for that. Now again, we are cooking for 4 people, so you might not want to cook this much if you're cooking by yourself, which you probably are. Yeah, all of it. Just dump it in. Noodles cook themselves, as long as you stir them. Give them a mix here. So there we go. While that's going, remember, max heat, we want to stir this. Oh,
Plastic in there.
almost burned there.
Dude, there's plastic in there. Oh. Shit.
Watch out for foreign objects. Full, hot, cheap noodles. Woo! Them some noodles. First up, we got ginger. Yeah. If you f a bit too much in, you can always just add garlic later. Fix it up. Salt. Pepper. Freshly ground pepper for us is the push of a button because we're lazy f***s. This is our soy sauce substance. So you want to give it a little bit. It's really important you get the right amount. Just kind of want to dump it in. All right. I think there's enough garlic. Trust me, there's a fucking garlic. There we go, garlic.
Broth.
Dump in just about yay much, half of it there. I'm gonna throw the rest away. Voila! We're done. We have a simple stir fry. Remember, it's not fully finished till Lowe tests it out. Mr. Lowe!
Looks like crap.
Before you're restaurant quality.
Garlicky. I wouldn't pay for it, but I'll eat it.
It's good. Here it is, the simple stir fry. Now there's one more step we gotta do. Once you've placed it on your plate here, you want to take your parsley, put it on top. Just like so. Parsley makes food look really expensive. But guess what? It's not!